a sun shining bright in the sky. I am the air, whispering as I fly high, high. I am heaven, craving a touch from above. I need some love, just like all the dove.
Oh, and we are back with another one. We are here helping out people economically. The show where we try to give people less fortunate than us a little sense of hope that they can achieve things greater than they are if they have a little faith. I am the host, Ali MuMiT, El Angel de la Muerte, and we are here with
Warner.
Cole Warner. So I'm going to ask him a little few questions about his experience being homeless, and if he doesn't feel comfortable with any of the questions, he can simply say, "I pass," and we'll move on. You okay with that?
Yep.
All right. So we're going to start off a little light, talking about.
Hold on. Any questions will be done at the end of the video or the interview. So just feel free to hold on to what you're gonna say in the chat, and then when it's time, I will ask.
We're going to talk a little bit about your personal story and your background. Okay. So
Okay.
can you tell me a little about yourself and your background?
Um, 21 years old. Been out here for a good amount of time, like a couple of years, and even though there's a lot that has happened to me out here on these streets, I still manage to have a positive attitude, no matter thick, thin, what I'm going through or anything.
Right, right. And how long have you been experiencing homelessness?
Valentine's Day of 2020.
2020, that's about 5 years.
Yeah.
That's bad. But that's okay. I've had a lot of time on the streets myself, 5, 6 years. What was your life before becoming homeless?
Before I became homeless, I was a streamer on Twitch from the age of 13. Before that, really, I just went through a lot of trauma and abuse and stuff.
Yeah. Um, like family abuse, like
Yeah.
nothing too severe.
Oh, it was severe.
It was severe, like brutal hands to
Yeah, I was
butts.
going through physical, mental, emotional, and sexual abuse.
Yeah. Been there too. It's not a good place to be.
No.
So, what circumstances or challenges led to your current situation?
Um, the fact of my injuries that I have has hindered me from being able to work, and SSBI keeps denying me, even saying I'm not disabled, even though it's hard to keep a job and work.
Yeah. Did you get a lawyer?
No, I don't know where to go for a lawyer.
Have you been to the mental health center?
Yes, I used to go through CMH since I was 9.
If you start going there again and you tell them that you want to get Social Security, they'll help you get an attorney, a lawyer to help get that, and they'll go with you as long as you're going to the mental health center faithfully to get the Social Security.
Right.
Yeah. Secondly, let's talk about your daily life and your struggles. So, what is the most difficult part of being homeless?
Mainly my injuries, because in colder weather and then when it's gonna rain and stuff, it puts me through a lot of pain.
So you get chronic pains in your bones.
Yeah, my spine, my knees, my foot.
Yeah. Actually, I know everybody doesn't have the same metabolism, the same basic balance of, body, whatever you want to call it, because some people can go through sorts of pains and other people can't. Me, when I had arthritis, I would go through pains all the time. And when I stopped eating red meat, I stopped having arthritis and going through pains all the time. But like, what happens for me doesn't necessarily have to happen to everybody because everybody's balance different.
Right.
You know? But that's just a thing to consider. The lack of red meat helps the pains go away.
Now, see, I wish I could say that with me because mine's all from injuries, whether it was falling on my foot and breaking it,
Yeah,
all the way to a car accident that could have killed me.
right, right. Yeah. I'm not going to try to get into a competition with
Right,
you.
so it's not with me as much the red meat as it is the injuries.
Yeah. Um, so, what does a typical day look like for Cole?
A normal day with me, I try to relax, stay dry, stay warm, somehow try to get sleep. But being out on the streets, it's hard.
Definitely. Too much to worry about.
Yeah, especially with what I've been through, it's more of a PTSD thing as well,
Yeah,
to where it's hard for me to sleep.
been there too. I don't look like I've been through a lot of things. I look like I live a good life, but I've been there. Trust. That's
So I
probably
know because I've met you out here.
exactly. So, where do you usually stay at night when you sleep? No addresses. Just
I move around a lot, especially at night.
yeah.
If I can, I stay with friends or family, but when I can't, I'm just all around.
Mm, okay. And how do you usually get food, clothing, or basic necessities?
The Oaks, they
Right.
help me out with food boxes, and then I'm also on food stamps, but that is also about to shut down
Oh,
due to the government shutdown.
oh, really? Well, we'll all be homeless then. Shout out to the folks for righteousness. They actually help a lot. Um, have you faced any dangers or unsafe situations while being homeless?
A lot.
Like, can you talk about
I've
some?
had weapon guns put to my head, deep shit. I've been robbed while sleeping.
That's the worst.
Like,
Usually by other people who are homeless. Right?
yeah, I went to sleep across the street from where we're actually doing the interview
Yeah.
and woke up with my shoes, socks, and my knife that was in my pocket actually missing. Ever since then, I learned not to be a heavy sleeper
Yeah.
on these streets.
I wasn't out there, was I? That sounds
Not that
familiar.
day, because it was winter when a little winter when there was that big snowstorm.
Yeah.
Like recently, that's
Oh,
what happened.
okay. Because it sounded like the time that you would walk on glass and you was around in socks. Like,
Not that time.
anyway, let's talk about your resources and your support. Have you received help from shelters, organizations, or community programs?
Yeah, I actually Oaks of Righteousness, and then MCOP is trying to work with me as trying to get me into this youth program
Yeah.
where they pay you to do it, and it's supposed to help you get back on your feet. It's for people under the age of 25.
Oh, this was up. Shout out to MCOP as well. They're pretty
Which
good.
MCOP is short for Monroe County Opportunity Center, or Center,
Big ups.
program, whatever.
Yeah. They help a lot. They got the food pantry and they give like,
Yeah.
what do they call those? Hygienic care packages.
They also give vouchers They do Section 8.
Yeah, they a lot. They do a lot.
They do.
So, what kind of support has been the most helpful for you so far?
The most helpful,
Yes.
honestly, would be due to the fact of going there more and they give out clothes and stuff, it would be Oaks.
Shout out. Hopes of righteousness.
But MCOP is not that far behind.
Right. I would definitely go to Hopes of Righteousness before anybody, really.
Because Oaks also helps get like tents, blankets, and stuff like that.
Yeah. My mother works there at the food pantry. Um, what do you wish there was more of in terms of resources or assistance?
Honestly, I wish there was more resources that help with housing
Yeah.
or funding to help out the homeless.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Because a big struggle being out here is not having money.
Definitely. I mean, if I had been blessed with a lot of money, I would definitely be in charge of all that housing for the homeless type stuff.
Because even though I'm going through a lot here, if I was to go back out of state, where I'm trying to get to actually do for reasons,
Hmm.
um, I work for a nonprofit organization that houses the homeless.
I work for a nonprofit organization that just helps people in crisis incorporated is what it's called.
Right. I
What's
don't
yours
know
called?
the exact name off the top of my head, but I know I'm head of security, head of transportation, and executive assistant to the president of the organization.
I don't even remember my title. They just gave it to me and I forgot. That's sad. I need to check in.
Hey Dylan, I'm not responding because I am currently doing an interview. So for all that, just hold on.
Mhm. Okay, so do you feel like the system, shelters, governments, programs, etc., is meeting your needs?
No.
Why is that?
If my needs were met, I would have already had the surgery I need
Right.
done and would be able to be off the streets within these last 5 years.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. You know. It's a big problem out here in rural because most of the services are backwards out here. It seems like.
As well as the government out here, like the police and stuff.
Yeah, they're really um, amped on locking people up and not helping anybody.
And I know that one all too well.
Yeah, yes, you do. You and that other kid n- needs no name right now.
Right.
Yeah. So, lastly, let's talk about your hopes and personal insights.
Yeah, because my friend's interviewing me right now on what it's like being homeless. So it's me and him.
One on one. Hello, Cole's chat. I don't know what you is it Cole's chat?
It's I just call it chat.
Yeah. Hello, Cole's chat. So, what are some what are some of your goals or hopes for the future?
That this town gets better at their jobs.
Definitely. That's
That
one of
these
mine.
police don't get so happy to lock people up or take money from them, especially the homeless, and instead work with us to try figure out our needs and help us. And that funding here gets raised because there's only two male shelters out here.
For real, for real.
And
Crazy.
there's a lot that goes on with that. That I myself, as a 21-year-old, I refuse to go to a shelter because of all of it.
Yeah, they got a lot of stipulations, not just rules and regulations, but stipulations. You gotta jump through hoops. And a lot of people actually who have seniority in those places of living do shady things to new people who come into the places, make them not want to go back. I can definitely understand that. I went to the Philly house once and left that same day. And the other place, I don't even remember what its name was, like down 7th Street or something.
That's not a homeless shelter. That's a halfway house.
Oh yeah, it's the halfway house. Yeah, yeah. Never mind. Moving right along. What do you think would make the biggest difference in helping you get back on your feet?
Honestly, the main things I need is my surgery, a place to live, and a vehicle.
Definitely.
If I had that, I could easily get a job,
Yeah.
easily make money.
I've seen you
Even with just a
vehicles, too.
vehicle, I can in DoorDash, I can make an easy $200 a day.
Yeah, I've seen you with vehicles. Every time you had a vehicle, you had a job.
Yeah, I always was making money when I had a vehicle because my work was in the vehicle.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, I'm not letting anyone up right this minute. After this interview is done, I will let people up. If you got questions, you can ask them. I see all y'all texting, but I'm doing an interview right now. That's why you notice I'm not paying much attention as I would. But continue.
Okay. So, what do you want people who have never experienced homelessness to understand about it?
That is a actually good question. One thing I think people need to understand about being homeless is it's not as easy as people think, and people need to quit judging
Definitely.
because that is a huge issue in this town and everything with people judging, people being hypocritical and lying. That's another thing big on with with being homeless. People will lie to you.
Right. Yeah, you
And
got.
then another thing I would warn people about with being homeless is watch who you're around, and if you smoke, watch who you smoke with because people do like to lace.
Oh yeah.
I have had people do that to me, and honestly, that is a big issue with these streets here is drugs.
Yeah. Definitely. Especially in Monroe County. Um, People need to definitely walk a mile in other people's shoes before they can judge them. Like it says in the good book, don't throw stones if you live in a glass house. Somewhere it says that. Just take my word for it. um, so, is there anything you feel misunderstood or judged about?
Yeah, I've had a lot of rumors go around about me that are complete false,
Yeah,
but people believe it.
I
And
probably never heard of
believe
it.
it or not, it actually caused me just not last night, but the night before. Someone had put a gun to my head.
Yeah,
It was 2 nights ago. I
for the
was
rumor.
sleeping. Yeah, from the rumor. I was at my friend's house, and apparently they woke me up asking me about it, and I had 3 guns to my head.
That's crazy. I just don't want to know the rumor because I haven't heard any rumors about you. So I already know that you're a good guy, for the most part. As long as you don't get on his bad side. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm one of those who I'm the sweetest person you can meet till you piss me off.
Yeah, big old head. Well, it definitely takes a lot of bravery, guts, and charisma to live out here and make it the way that you've done. You know what I'm saying? I definitely give you a lot of props on that. Yeah.
Honestly, if it wasn't for the stuff I've been trained to deal with and taking Boy Scouts when I was younger, I wouldn't have been able to survive out on these streets.
That's the deuce for me. Boy Scouts, not Boy Scouts, Cub Scouts
Same thing.
was a big help for uh, being able to survive out in these mean streets. And it's not a joke. Well, we thank you for sharing your life and your knowledge, and we look forward to seeing you someplace better in the future. Um, and for people who don't know where to find you, if they want to like donate some money to you or get you a job, or, some housing, where can you be found?
I could have you put my TikTok
Well, I'm gonna do
and
that
stuff,
anyway.
all
It's gonna
under
be in
the.
the description. Yeah.
Yeah, just put. I'll give you my
Right.
snap and stuff to put into the description. And if
Sure.
anyone wants to donate or anything, just hit me up personally.
Yeah.
I have Cash App, I have Snapchat. I'm live on TikTok actually right now doing this,
Yeah.
and Facebook.
You don't want to like tell on your TikTok or Facebook?
My TikTok is Cole Warner 22, and my Facebook is just my name, Cole Warner. It is a picture of me and a green bird on my shoulder.
All right. And if you would like to donate to this channel to help people like Cole and other people get a little bit of money or something, you know where to find us, Alien Eyes Network, and on YouTube, and Alien Eyes Nation on TikTok. And that would help me out a lot because, I don't have much money to be giving people out, even though this show is called Helping People, helping out people economically. I only have so much, and I'm not taking it back once I give it to them, obviously.
Thank you,
Because,
God bless. And I know you wouldn't take it back. I've seen you physically give people money like this, and just because they need it, and you don't take it back, I can vouch for that from personal experience.
I'm one of the good.
One of the few good.
Yeah.
There's not many like us out here.
Yes. Many are called, few are chosen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I know you've seen me when you've seen I've had food stamps how long now? And how much do you see me going into stores paying for other people
A lot.
when I could have used that for myself? With being on these streets, I choose to help others.
Yeah, there was one time that you were complaining because you ran out of food stamps because you had given everybody food, and you had like, I think you had like, it was when you first get them turned on, you had like 300, 400 food stamps or something.
I remember one time, I don't remember what the circumstance was, but I got in, when I looked at my food stamps, I had $700 in food stamps.
Yeah.
And this is when Hurricane Milton hit.
Oh,
And I went with a friend out of pocket, went all the way out to Florida. I used my food stamps to get stuff to eat and drink and a bunch of water and stuff to help out everyone. And I had to do what I had to do for gas money, you know.
Yeah, yeah. We need not talk about that.
Right.
But yeah. So make sure you like and subscribe, so you can see more footage like this. Hit that bell if you want to see it. Don't hit it if you don't want to see it, but definitely I would love it if you like and subscribe. And we'll catch you on the next one. This is Hope, helping out people economically. And we're here with Cole Warner. We're saying deuces.
Peace. Now I will let people up in here slowly.